2, 1, level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy. All this on
with another video, and I want to thank everybody for commenting, and subscribing. I want to thank everyone who gave me positive feedback, and I did better than I expected, so I just thank you all for that first off. Before I get into this video, there's a few things I want to address. First of all, these lashes are from Alexandra Clashes. The link will be right down here, and it'll also be in the description, so be sure to follow her. The page is under construction right now, so any questions, I am 26 years old. I have 2 children and 1 on the way. Can't nobody check me. I just want to make that clear. So for all of you little bald-headed lurkers, that's what you're going to be called, a bald-headed lurker. I don't know if you know, but my page is on public, so it's welcome to any and everybody. This is the whole reasoning to me doing hair full-time, basically. The whole reason of why I just strictly do hair, why I have not worked since January of this year, of 2019, until currently. And I really don't have to work, but just being who I am, I'm a boss, so I need my own paper, period. That's what separates me from a lot of females. I need my own money. That's just no shade or nothing to anybody. This is just me, coming from me 100. If you don't work, power to you. If you work, power to you. But I'm just speaking on me. That's all I can speak about. It's me. This is the story time about when I started working at the daycare. We got it's hard to tell a story. We're going to throw shade, but you're not. Okay, so we're going to have Sweetness. I'm going to call her Sweetness. Okay, so Sweetness. And Sweetness, when I say Sweetness, it's really like sneakiness. You know how you have somebody that they want to act all giggly and bubbly and, hey, good morning, but it's fake? Yeah, that's Sweetness. Sweetness, okay? Okay, so I think I started working at this daycare in September, and my children, they were in child care to where I could afford it, but then it happened to where they stopped going to that daycare. So since I was working at a daycare, we had the district manager. We had just changed over from franchise to corporate, I think. Yeah, so we're under corporate, and I had already talked to the district manager, I had talked to the director, and I had talked to the business manager. And they all knew my situation. It was like, we're gonna figure out a price for you to pay for your child care where you can still work and you can still pay for the child care. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So it was going good for a while. So I said, a few months have passed by, and then we get this new director, Sweetness. So I had already heard about Sweetness. I heard, fake, and don't trust her and don't tell them none of your business. So me already knowing how people is, I had my reservations, and I ain't really socialized. One thing about me is I will speak, but I am not disrespectful. So if I say hello to you and I do my job, that's all we need to speak about. It ain't I'm not gonna act fake. I'm not gonna hey no. Okay, so if I'm not gonna talk to you, I'm not gonna talk to you good morning, okay, because I'm respectful, but I'm gonna keep it pushing. So then stuff started blowing up from the mouth that I heard that from, and then I'm like, wait, how you smiling with this person, but then you telling us not to listen to this person? So I was a bit confused. So at this point, I'm looking around, I really don't know who to trust. I already know how this person get down, but you just be like, something not adding up. So the lady So the person ended up leaving. So we was down to one director, which was Sweetness. And I already felt like I already knew like she was sneaky. So, I'm like, I'm going to still keep my distance because I'm just not like a drama person. Like, I come to do my job. I do what I do. I do my job well. And I go home with my children and my family. Like, that's it. So, it came to like some point where like I would stay any hours, like, I would stay longer because, okay, if you looking out for me, with my children, I'm gonna look out for you and I'm gonna stay longer if you need me. And it was pretty much always needed at that point. So then the lady called me like, you haven't been paying your tuition. And I'm like, well, the HR manager knew, and I'm like, the director knew, like everybody knew this already, like, so, but I was getting away with it for a while and I was grateful for that. But, so I was like, okay, I know. So then she was like, well, you can pay this much and you can pay this much. And then, December, whatever, the end of December is gonna go up. So it was gonna go to $374 every 2 weeks. So I'm looking like, phew, like that's a lot of money. Like, okay, that's almost my rent. I'm not gonna pay childcare and rent. Like, that's just way too much money just to be, it's like y'all giving me the money and I'm giving it right back to y'all. And then I'm basically living paycheck to paycheck. I was really getting paid well there. So, then like after that, I started really noticing like she really had been trying to ride me, and I had just found out like not too long ago that I was pregnant. So like a lot of times when you're in your beginning stages, you have like early morning sickness, or it's just always little things. First of all, everybody's body is different, so. I had, okay, I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't feeling well one day, yes. So I had text her like, I'm not feeling well, like I'm throwing up, like I can't come in. And this sweetness of a person gonna say, I understand that, but you still need to come in, and I don't understand why you text me this late at night. First of all, we're supposed to let you know 2 hours in advance if we're not going to come. So, because she came me so rude, I went to the hospital the next day to get a doctor's note, and it was excused. So, that was Thursday and Friday. I didn't go to work. So, you want to play? Okay, we going to play. So, then Monday come, and I come back, and I give my doctor's note. And I know she probably felt like, dang, she was faking or whatever like that. But at the same time, you got to watch how you talk to people, because, first of all, I'm not about to let nobody talk to me any type of way. Like, that's out. Like, I don't care who you are. I mean, if you my mama, you could talk to me any type of way. But I only got one mama, so ain't too many people that's going to fly with. So, Monday come. And she come in there, do you have this done? Do you have this done? Okay, you need to do this. You need to do. Hold up. I'm like, first of all, I just came back. On Monday. I was gone Thursday and Friday. I'm the only one who have curriculum up for the whole month. Like, don't come in here riding me. Like, I told this lady this. Like, do not come in here riding me. She's like, you have an attitude. You do too. Clearly, I have an attitude because that's not what you finna do. So, I call the front office. I'm like, this is my favorite. I'm like, favorite, can you come? Like, can you come in this room? Because I got to go. Like, I'm not about to let this go down. Like, no. So, the lady, my favorite, didn't come fast enough. And I started seeing like this was escalating. So, her little, who we thought was her partner, she had came, and at this point, I mean, we had our differences, the other girl, but at this point, like, we had a respect level. Like, I respect her, she respect me. And somebody that's humble but in a high position, I really really respect that. So she had came. I'm like, can you go get my favorite like that? So she called, because she hear me starting to like turn up and get angry and feel hostile. So she like, favorite, you need to come in here like now, please, now. So she come and she like, well, you have an attitude, so you can leave. I said, duh, didn't you see me call her to tell her to come in here? I was already about to leave. She's like, well, you can clock out. I'm like, well, you can clock me out. So then she was like, well, give me the baby. I said, no, I'm not giving you the baby. I said, I'm going to give it to my favorite. And so she's like, no, you're going to give it to me. And I'm like, well, take her out my hands then. And just like I thought, she wasn't about that. So, you know, my favorite come in, I hand the baby out. But you know, like, first of all, don't get at me like that. Like, I am the sweetest person. I promise. My loyalty is so deep. I am so sweet. I'm friendly, everything. But I don't play them types of games. I get my stuff and I leave or whatever, and I wait for the HR manager to come back. So I'm like, actually, once I was leaving, I seen that she was there. So I go home, which I didn't live too far, like 15 minutes. I go home, and then I come back, and, you know, I change my clothes. I'm calm now. So I'm waiting. I'm just, like, shaking. Like, I'm like, this lady really got me messed up. Like, I don't know. I was just so angry. So I come back, and I wait for her. She called me up, and I say, this is, like, in between Black Friday and Christmas, like somewhere in between that. So I had went in the office, and the HR had called all of us in the office, and she was like, what's going on? I was like, well, I feel like I'm being attacked. Like, I just come back. I've been gone for 2 days, and I come back, and I'm the only one with the curriculum up and down this classroom. Mind you, we do curriculum every month. We have curriculum every day, but like every month it's a different theme, but every week it's something that you should be working on and putting outside on the board for, you know, the parents to see. So I'm like, I feel like she really riding me. And she was like, okay, well, you know, it may feel like that. So sometimes you just gotta let her know, because it's really us, and, you know, we have to be on them about this and this and this and that. Which I was like, I understand that, but in my head I'm like, no, I know when somebody, you know, coming for me, like and you coming for me, and I'm gonna come back at you. Like, it's like, it's no more nice. Like, I tried the whole nice thing before, and it seemed like people just play over you, run over you. So that's out. I mean, if you got an issue, you got an issue. Whatever you want to do, we can do that too. Okay, but I mean, that's going somewhere else. But I'm like, you know, so she was like, yeah, whatever. She was like, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay or you want to leave? And I'm like, I'll stay. She's like, do you want to stay today or you want to come back? I said, I'm going to come back tomorrow. I said, since she already sent me home. Yeah, she thought she was sending me home, but then the HR turned around and said I could stay. So now you feel dumb. Now you running. So then the next few days, she not doing nobody else's classroom. She didn't even mess with me. So then she come in the room. Good morning, Miss Lala. Are we going to have a better day today? And I said, good morning. That depends on you. Girl, don't play with me. I am not a child. I may look like a child, but I'm every bit of a woman. Grown woman at that. So, I ended up leaving because I had put in some vacation time, and I had told her before, I was like, let me just put in some vacation time so I can make sure I find some childcare that I can afford for my children, and you know, just give me 2 weeks to get everything situated. Now, I already accumulated this vacation time, sick time. I accumulated all this time, and she didn't want to give it to me. So she had called me. I had something else going on. Like, after that, she called me like, I'm not going to be able to approve your time. I said, okay, that's fine. Like, whatever. I'm not to play with this lady. And it's so funny because karma is so real. I swear to you, karma is so real. Because now this daycare is shutting down. Like, it was really a great establishment. I promise you, them teachers really care about them children. The children were learning everything. But when you have a bad seed and the vibe and they intentions are not right, it's gonna fail. Like, no matter how you look at it, it's gonna fail. Because people really be out here pretending like it's the thing to do. And it's so much easier to be yourself. So that's something else, but and that's what made me just like, okay, you know, I need to grind for myself. Okay, I need something where I can keep my children. You know, I'll be able to, you know, like, I don't beg nobody for nothing. I don't like, if I get knocked down, I'm gonna push harder to come up, because like I said, I know what it's like to be down. I know what it's like to have everything, and so now I feel like I'm out of balance. I feel like I'm good. Like I could pay the rent a few months. Like I'm good. Like, and I really thank God for that though. But I really do thank God for that. But moral of the story is karma. Like karma is real. So you need to put out whatever energy that you want. You need to put that out in the atmosphere. And thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I should talk about. Give me topics, things, ideas. I need y'all. Y'all the ones who make me. Y'all make me want to talk about, I don't know, real stuff. Like, I mean, just let me know. Just drop it down low. You ain't got to be a hater. Just drop it down below. Thank you. Say it again. Who you representing?
The LA squad.